While applicable to and inspired by My Little Pony, this video is about a cultural trend that I've picked up on and at times been worried about as of late. Namely, the growing backlash against characters that are too good, meaning either that they are too morally correct or that they don't seem to face significant flaws or character defects. The pervading explanations for this backlash are firstly that characters who are too good are unrealistic, and secondly that these characters are poorly written. I don't think either explanation really cuts to the heart of the issue though. First of all, if you think that people who are unquestionably, unwaveringly good don't exist, then go read up on Mr. Rogers. Yes, the guy from the show when some of you were kids and others of you weren't born yet. I can almost promise that you'll walk away with some renewed faith and goodness in the world. And secondly, there are no shortage of spectacularly written, iconic, and memorable characters who are unwavering statues of goodness. Look at Captain Picard from Star Trek, or Luke Skywalker, or indeed the current state of Twilight Sparkle. These are great characters, not in spite of, but because of their greatness of person. These are characters that we're meant to aspire to be, and whose meaningful transformation into better people we get to witness along the way. Twilight Sparkle didn't start out as a paragon of goodness, she became one by slowly learning the magic of friendship, conquering her anxieties, and emerging as a powerful force of good. She's supposed to be a symbol of what we're capable of, how we can better ourselves, learn from our mistakes and from our friends, and become more rounded, capable individuals. She shows us how we can rise up and seize the reins of history. So why are there so many people claiming that Twilight is boring now that she's conquered most of her problems? Why has this deep, developed, and at this point iconic character been written off by some as a Mary Sue, a derogatory term used for poorly written characters? I think what it comes down to more than anything is that Twilight is difficult to relate to, and by that I don't mean because she's written unrealistically, but that she literally requires the audience to undertake a difficult thing in order to relate to her. Twilight Sparkle is constantly seeking to better herself, and she gradually succeeds. She faces many challenges, both internal and external, and comes out victorious. Yet I see people complaining that they miss the Twilight who was always paranoid and anxious. That's because Twilight's anxiety is what made her relatable and interesting to a lot of people. But in conquering her anxiety, Twilight challenges the audience to do the same. She shows us that in order to ascend to a higher plane of being, we must constantly work to better ourselves, and for many people, that leaves them feeling left behind. Many people feel that they can't better themselves, and a lot of people outright don't want to. The reason some people are upset when villains are reformed is that it suggests the need to change and better ourselves. Phrases like "good guys are boring" suggest glorifying our own lack of desire to be good or to improve ourselves, and the comfort of doing what we want without having to feel that we're underachieving. The fear of change evoked by Alicorn Princess Twilight Sparkle is not only a fear of change happening in the show, but a fear of facing the need to change within ourselves. Those are my speculative ideas on the matter anyway, and I'm curious to hear what you all think. Have you ever felt that you related to Twilight Sparkle? Do you find her personal betterment inspiring, or does it feel like she's left you behind? How about your relationships with other characters? Tell me about all of it in the comments. By the way, for those wondering, if it seems like my videos are coming out a little bit further apart, the simple explanation for that is Pokemon. So, if you want to exchange friend codes with me, send me an ask on Tumblr with your friend code, I'll send you mine back. And if I get at least 30 comments on this video telling me that I need to make a video about Pokemon, why, maybe I'll consider it, possibly. Don't ever take my word anytime I actually say I'm going to do a video. Like, you should just pretend I never said it and like hope that maybe I remember.